Hey everybody, this is another episode of Writer's Block. I'm working on a tune that I technically started writing probably over 15 years ago, called Before These Days Have Come and Gone. I've basically gutted all of the lyrics, stole the title from the original version of this one that I had written 15 years ago, and basically making the whole thing a new tune. And I do have the first verse written so far, and I did come up with a chorus. So in this episode, I'm going to be working on the second verse, maybe a bridge section. I have some ideas for a bridge section that I had written down early August of this year, when I started to work on this tune again. But let's jump in. I want to show you what I have so far. It plays around with mixed time signatures, which is a fun concept that I'm enjoying playing around with. All right, so this is what I have so far. And I'm in standard tuning. The newspaper said just what I expected. The headline went just like this: stung like a splinter on a broken banister, slid right in when I looked down. This is the section that I need to fill in. But I'm going to lead into the chorus. For these days have come and gone, remember what they said. Before the ink starts to run, remember what they said. Before these days have come and gone, remember what they said. Before the ink starts to run, remember what they said. And so that's also probably a third verse or of some sort that I want to come up with. So yeah, now I am trying to figure out where I want to go with this. I was picturing a newspaper article, a headline coming up, something controversial. I'm not entirely sure what was happening in the news at the time that I started this. I was looking around August 2021. I'll probably have to do a little bit more research to kind of figure out where it all started, but if anybody's interested in that part of it. But yeah, so newspaper said just what I expected. The headline went just like this: stung like a splinter on a broken banister, slid right in when I looked down. And then the chorus: before these days have come and gone, remember what they said. Before the ink starts to run, remember what they said. And so that's where we're at right now. So let's jump right in. And usually I just like to play it over and over again and see what happens. Maybe something about the politicians. Politician said the politician said politician said something unexpected. Maybe. Let's go with it. Politician said something unexpected. It's a little bit too close, like maybe to that first verse, but let's see what goes. The politician said, yeah, I could have each verse. One is the newspaper said, one is the politician said, then maybe the third verse, and maybe not in that order. Like my neighbor said. Their neighbor. So just dropped my pick. Well, that's exciting. Luckily, I hold my picks in a Vermints tin. Everybody else uses Altoids to hold their picks. I use Vermints. I'm from Vermont, so it's kind of required to do everything Vermont related. I don't know. So the politician said something unexpected. No. The politician said something unexpected. I actually created a loop on my computer, which this is something that I do quite often, is that if I'm working on a section and I really want to just concentrate on the writing part of it and not the guitar, like if I have the guitar all set, I think I'm going to do that. What I'll do is I'll record the little snippet or the chord progression, and I'll just basically put it on repeat. So let's get this going here. Okay. Bear with me for one moment here. All right. See if I set this up right. There we go. Close enough. Okay. The politician said something unexpected. No, I don't like something unexpected because I've already said the word expected. What am I trying to say here? Politician said words. Politician said words. The politician said, whoops. The politician said, words left unspoken. I like that. Something like saying the same thing they've said before. Saying everything they've said. Politicians said, words left unspoken, saying everything they've said before. Yeah, I like that. Another broken, whoops. Keep getting off the time here. Another broken promise. 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 No pain. Another broken promise. Another broken promise. Our heads splintered again. Another broken promise. Another no, shoot. Another broken promise. Shoot, my battery's dying. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Plugged my phone in. All right, back to it. The politician said, words left unspoken, saying everything they've said before. Another broken promise. I'm stuck on that. Another broken promise. Window pane cracked again. Another broken promise. A pane splintered. Window pane. Another broken promise. Something splintered again. Another broken promise. Then a splintered again. Another broken promise. We've been splintered again. I think I can fit that in. We've been splintered again, yeah. Constantly being left versus the right, right versus wrong. Another broken promise. We've been splintered again. I think I need to try and actually play that. Another broken promise. Been splintered again. Whoa. broken promise. We've been splintered again. Keep screwing that up. It goes to, yeah, back to the A. So, another broken promise. We've been splintered again. Another broken promise. We've been splintered again. This window pane is cracked again. Is cracked, my friend. My friend, maybe? Because I've already said again. Let's try that. Another broken promise. We've been splitted again. This window pane is cracked again. This window pane is cracked, my friend. Good for it. I like that. Just smack my guitar on the table. All right. Let's try that whole thing now. The newspaper said just what I expected. The headline went just like this. Like a splinter on a broken banister, slid right in when I looked down. Politician said words left unspoken, saying everything they've said before. Another broken promise. Another broken promise. We've been splintered again. Another broken promise. We've been splintered again. This window pane is cracked, my friend. This window pane is cracked, my friend. And then it's going to lead into the chorus. So let me do that last verse and lead it into the chorus there. The politician said words left unspoken, saying everything they've said before. Another broken promise. We've been splintered again. This window pane is cracked, my friend. All these days have come and gone. Remember what they said before the ink starts to run. Remember what they said before these days have come and gone. Remember what they said before the ink starts to run. Remember what they said. I'm thinking there I'm going to go into a bridge. Yeah, so let's move this down here. And this is going to be the I didn't talk about that little middle section where I go to D, D sus4, D to A, and then ending with C add 9, G, where I go after I've done the first verse, and then I skip that last beat of that measure and go right into the first. So because the first chord of that kind of middle section between the two verses starts on a D. So normally I would go A, sus, A, G, G, D, A, sus, A, E, E. But in this case, I'm going to go G, G, 1. And I'll probably do something. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do vocally in that part, but I might. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, but all right. So I like that verse. Let's try this this fourth or third verse here, where now it's the neighbor, and I'm probably going to jump back to the computer just so I can really concentrate on the words, the lyrics. So let me put that down. All right, so let's start that up again. I find this really helpful to do it this way, where I can literally, just record that little snippet, loop it, and concentrate on the words. Then I don't have to concentrate on the guitar part. So let's see. My neighbor, he said, or how about, my neighbor, here's what he said. Oh, no, because then it kind of sounds like I'm saying he hears what he said, but here is what he said is what a, here's what he said, here is what he said. I could enunciate that. My neighbor, here's what he said. No, I don't like that. My neighbor. What does your neighbor say? What's your neighbor saying? It's getting distracting. My neighbor, your neighbor. Our neighbors. To speak. Maybe something about like a town hall. At town hall they all stood. Two sides divided. At town hall they all stood. Two sides. Two sides divided. Our neighbor left to speak the truth. Something like that. At town hall they all stood. Two sides divided. Our neighbor left to speak the truth. Labor or labor? Our labors. A town hall they all stood. Two sides divided. Our laborers left to speak the truth. Yeah, our laborers left to speak the truth. That works. A town hall they all stood. Two sides divided. Two rows divided? Two sides divided. At town hall they all stood. Two sides divided. Our laborers left to speak the truth. Your neighbor, labor, I like that. Your neighbor. Maybe now like a list of people around you, like your neighbor, your daughter, the farmer. The neighbor, your daughter, the farmer. What is what's the final thing they want? Well, they want the truth. Everybody wants the truth. Our laborers left at town hall they all stood, two sides divided. Our laborers left to speak the truth. Your neighbor, your daughter, the farmer. Expected, yeah, the rhyming scheme throughout doesn't, nothing really rhymes per se, which is fine. I kind of like that. Your neighbor, your daughter, the farmer. Oh, I just need this last thing. We've read the word. No, I have this line here that I'd written down. The words bled down the street, winding through the alleys. I like that, winding through the alleys. I might have to use that in some sort of a bridge section. The words they bled down the street. I try to keep these videos somewhat short, as I know the longer they are, I guess less likely somebody's going to make it all the way through, and I want to share this stuff with you. So let me Let me see if this works. At town hall they all stood, two sides divided. Our labor's left to speak the truth. Your neighbor, your daughter, the farmer. The words they bled down the words they bled down the street. The words they bled down the street. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Your neighbor, your daughter, the farmer. The words they bled down the street. The words they bled down the street. Before these days have come and gone, remember what they said. Before the ink starts to run, remember what they said. Before these days have come and gone, remember what they said. Before the ink starts to run, remember what they said. Oh, I like that. Your neighbor, your daughter, the farmer. The words they bled down the street. That's unexpected. I like that C. Words they bled down the street. I think I just came up with the bridge. There was bleed down the street. For the days are coming on, remember what they said. All right, that is a wrap. That's really fun. I like what I did here, and I hope you do too. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate all of your support, and I couldn't do this without you. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.